Welcome, here I've got LG G8X ThinQ and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera pro mode at this device. So at first we have to tap on the camera button here at the center to open it, and for now, as you can see, we are in the standard photo mode, so let's change it. We can do it by using the settings bar and just simply going to the right to the manual camera. Here we are in the pro mode. This mode gives us possibilities to choose shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills and making experiments. So let me start with this settings bar and let's go now from the left. The first one button is white balance, so here we can control the temperature of the picture in Kelvin degrees. As you can see, we have access to this slider, and by changing this we can make our photo just more cold. The blue color on the slider suggested. By going to the right we can make it more warm, and also the color is changing here to more red. So this is how it works, and this is how to manage this. We can also easily go back to the auto white balance by tapping on this icon here at the right with auto. So the white balance now is on auto settings. The next one button here is the focusing. So by using this slider we can focus and we can change the autofocus to the manual focus, as you can see, and also we have this green signs that suggest us where is the focusing. So this is really cool here in this camera that we have this, and this is really useful because we can easier adjust it. We can also go back to the autofocus by tapping on this button here from the right with auto again. The next one option here is the exposure compensation. So by using this slider we can control the light of the picture, and by going to the right we can make it more bright, as you can see. This is how it works, and by going to the left we can make it more dark. So this is how it works here. Now let's move to the next one button. This is the ISO. So here we can control the camera's sensitivity to light, and we can make it less sensitive by using the slider from 50 ISO or more sensitive to 3 and 2000. So this is really big, and this is wide spectrum of it as in the professional cameras. So good to have this. Now let's go to the next one button. Of course, here we can also go back to the auto settings here by tapping on this, and the next one button is the shutter speed. So here we can change the time of taking picture by using the slider. We can make it shorter from 1 and 3 and 2000 of it, so this is really short time. This is better to objects that are in move to frozen them. When we go to the left we can make it more longer to the 30 seconds, so this is really long, and this is better to objects that are stable. And of course we can easily go back to the auto settings by tapping on this one here. And now let's go here to the left corner. By tapping on this button we can open more advanced camera settings, and we have two extra options in the manual camera: graphy photos and save as RAW. So let me show you for now graphy photos. By using this button I can turn it on and off like that, and this is useful because here we have some kind of filters, some kind of settings which we can apply from existing photos to our own. And let's go back. As you can see here we have this one extra button now. By tapping on this we can pick the photo we need and the area we need, and it shows us which settings are good for it. So we can learn from this and making experiments with that. As you can see, this is how it changes. And of course, to turn it off we just simply have to tap on this again. We can also, when we have these settings adjusted, we can go back in all of this at the same time to auto by tapping on this button here. And all of this came back to the auto, so this is also useful. And let's go back to the settings. The next one option is the RAW format. So by using this button we can turn it on and off, and this is also kind of pro settings, like in the pro camera, because the RAW is the format used by professional photographers to make taking photos with more details and post-producing them in the graphic programs. So this is really cool also that we have this, and we can tap on this to turn it off by just using this button. And now let me take a picture. Sorry, I have to turn this off on none, and let me adjust it for now. And now let's move here to the left corner. By tapping on this we get quick access to the gallery, and this is our picture. So that's all, thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.